Yo,
What's going on, guys?
Nah, but you're tripping.
Okay, you can start.
Yo, welcome to episode 6 review of The Last of Us. You know, a little bit late, but that's how we roll.
Better late than never.
Facts. We both watched it yesterday. We thought it was a great episode.
Yeah.
And, you know, like he says, let's just get straight into it.
Well, this video contains spoilers. You gotta remind the audience.
Facts.
Okay, ready? So, in my opinion, I think this is the best Joel and Ellie episode. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree for sure. Towards the end, he finally, lets the wall down. But let's not go straight to the end. Let's talk first about the beginning and everything. The episode starts off kind of funny with the old couple. Like the woman was being hilarious. They pointed out how 3 months had passed, and I was just talking to Ale right now about how it's crazy how much time has passed in this journey. And it kind of gives you context of how much time Joe and Ellie have spent together at this point. It's been like, I can give you a specific time, but it's been like more than 6 months, I'm guessing. And during that time, you know, you have a bunch of conversations, just like hearing about a person and everything. And then they get to Jackson. Then that's when he sees Tommy again, and he sees how much Tommy has grown in life. Because at the beginning, you kind of see that Tommy was the one that was getting in trouble, the one that didn't have a sad life going on, and Joe was the one with the daughter. Even though he didn't have a wife, and we don't know exactly what happened to the mother of Sarah.
Yeah.
But Joe was the responsible one, and Tommy was on cabbing. And then now, I'm not saying that Joe's the one cabbing, but Tommy's the one that has a wife, that has a kid on the way, that is in a civilization, that everything's going good.
Yeah.
And you can see that kind of here's Joe, you know.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. And it's not because he doesn't care about Tommy and he's not happy for him. But at the end of the day, no matter how much you love somebody, you're always going to be a little bit envious at the end of the day.
For sure. Especially because his daughter, he doesn't have his daughter, and this dude's going to have a daughter. And that obviously hurts a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. That moment that Tommy tells him and Joe looks at him just stays quiet and makes a comment that didn't hit too well. That hurt. It hurt seeing the relationship between Tommy and Joe not being the best, and how Tommy was hurt by what he said. But also it's just Joe immediately thinking on damn, I don't have a it's just reminding himself of what he lost.
Yeah. Dude, and it was super cool seeing the town prosper. That was cool. We haven't really seen that. You know, we've seen obviously Bill and Frank. They had their little thing going, but it was just 2 people. And it was cool seeing people work together for a common goal. And everything was super structured. Everything was literally a perfect little town. So that was cool. But no, I really love seeing Joe in this episode. I think we got to see a lot of Joe. We got to see how layered he is. We got to see a different side of him. He's more vulnerable. We got to see him actually crying and show that. You know, we've seen the Joel that we've seen, nothing really affects him, but that's not true. He takes everything and he just keeps it inside. And we also get to see how much he has grown to love Ellie. You know, truly, I think at this point he loves her and he sees her a little bit like a daughter. And I think with him, it's funny because I feel like he's trying his hardest not to, because everyone that's gotten close to him, he's lost. He's lost Tess. He's lost his daughter. So you could kind of tell that he's putting up the walls for Ellie because he doesn't want to get too close to Ellie. There's real love between them. I mean, Ellie sees him as a father figure that she never really had, so she obviously loves him. And at towards the end of the show, of the episode, we get to see him teaching her how to shoot, and that was a really cute moment. It was subtle, it was small, but it was really cute. Joe's so layered and so interesting. Just his reaction to his brother, and it's what you were saying. It's not that he doesn't care. It's just that it's hard for him to. It's just hard because he's always seen Tommy as the guy that's always gotten in trouble, that's always done the bad stuff, and he sees that he's grown up, and he's like, damn,
he kind of passed him in life.
Yeah, exactly. And that hurts. It doesn't matter if it's your brother, it's whoever. That hurts a little bit. But at the end of the day, he loves him. That's his brother, obviously. So.
Yeah, that scene that Tommy and Joe just spoke towards the end, that was the most honest that we have seen Joe the whole show.
Yeah,
And he wasn't even telling Tommy to take Ellie because he was being a douche or anything. He just genuinely cared about her and believed that she'll be better with him. And obviously, you know, he ended up changing his mind and giving her a choice. And Tommy was the first person that Joe straight up told that Tess died. Every single other person that asked, he was like, "Oh, she's fine. But he finally had a person that he could open up to, and then in that moment he just released everything. Joe had been holding it so much for the whole show, and then that moment he just finally broke down, started crying, and was honest. And we all need that. When you hold it inside, but it just hurts more. So it was super fire seeing that scene, and also that moment, that scene between Joe and Ellie, just speaking and Ellie getting upset at him and Joe telling her like, "Oh, I'm not your father, you're not my daughter." That was great acting. First of all, Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal, great actors. Shout out to Bella Ramsey again. We keep saying it every episode, but she keeps
getting
killing
better and
it
better and better.
and proving the daughters wrong. So I'm super happy for her. And then afterwards, he sits down after the conversation and just like starts getting memories of his daughter. I think that was the moment that he was like I'm choosing love. I'm gonna choose love over like, even though I might get hurt in the future, it might bite me in the butt, but I'm choosing companionship to be with Ellie. And then it was super fire seeing Ellie not even hesitate, forgiving me, and be like, let's go. Yeah.
And then at the end, bro, it was funny because I didn't know if he died or not. You told me he didn't.
I'm like, nah, you're good, don't worry.
It's because I haven't watched, I haven't played the game, so it was cool seeing that perspective from a guy that hasn't played the game. But yeah, I'm super, super excited and curious to see what happens next. See what happens with Ellie and just what happens with them.
Yeah, we only have 3 episodes left, which is crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it's been like a great ride. You know, we always talk about it. We have reviewed every episode, so the show has been like a bit more to us than other shows. And you know, the next episode is gonna be like a DOC, so it's gonna be like a flashback, and then we're gonna have the 2 final episodes, which I'm really excited for because I know what's gonna happen. So yeah, another fire episode. At the end, we might do like an episode rank. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I feel like this would be really hard to rank because I liked all of them for different reasons. But yeah, great episode, man. And that was it.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, ring that notification bell. Have a good one. Peace out.